Hello there, I'm Michael Adote. Welcome to the Living on Purpose course. I'd like to share my story with you. My first real experience with living purposefully was in 2010. It was during our annual Greater Works Conference organized by the International Central Gospel Church. Bishop Tudor Bismarck, a regular conference speaker, preached a sermon titled, The I Am Factor. It was such a riveting message. What stood out to me was this: what you predominantly think of and say you are, you become. At the time, it was such a radical thought. It took a while for me to wrap my mind around this fundamental truth. I had to listen to the sermon over and over and over till my mind got fully saturated. Up until then, I hadn't given much thought to my life. Why I'm here, the kind of person I want to be, the life I wanted, you can say that I was simply just going with the flow. I began paying attention to my dominant thoughts, what I was saying, and my life circumstances after I listened to the sermon. With practice, I began to see a correlation between what I thought, what I said, and what I was becoming. Not much changed immediately, but I knew without a doubt that if I became purposeful with my life, I could realize my God-given potential. So much happened afterwards, and I've been on a journey since. But fast forward to 2020, I read a book by Simon Sinek titled, Find Your Why. It highlighted the need to discover your purpose and be able to articulate it. I purposed to start the year 2021 doing this. So I found a trusted partner to help me achieve my goal. I prepared, I met with my partner, I shared my experiences, she listened, she asked questions, I answered, and as we progressed, a lot started to add up. Even experiences that were not so proud moments began to make sense. Our lives are too valuable to be mistakes. We downplay its value when we don't take and examine it to see the big picture. Three main things that emerged for me were the mind, purpose, and leadership. In fact, at a point, my partner said I got so passionate talking about the mind that I kept hitting my head as I was speaking. I didn't know that, but at least I discovered that about myself. I asked myself, what was it about the mind that really fascinated me the most? And the answer was an enlightened perspective to help people see and hear in a way that allows them to live their lives wholly. And the other aspect was impact. Why an enlightened perspective is to improve the quality of people's lives, their family, and society. Then we went to purpose. My impact as far as purpose is concerned has to do with helping people take ownership of their lives. For me, it's not enough to know your purpose. You have to understand it, embrace it, and take decisive steps towards making it a reality. Now, why take ownership of your purpose? It is so that you can live a meaningful and fulfilled life, and very few things matter as much. Now, with regards to leadership, I wanted to help people lead with character, competence, and creativity. John Maxwell said, everything rises and falls on leadership. Our world is in desperate need of men and women of character to make a difference where they find themselves. So why that? Is because we want to build a culture of diligence, because so goes the leader, so goes the culture. And we need people who can set the right tone and influence society positively. In the process of exploring these, a purpose statement emerged. And ever since, I've been committed to fully living it and refining it. So let me share with you my purpose. It's to help people develop enlightened perspectives, take ownership of their life's purpose, lead with character, competence, and creativity so that they can improve the quality of their lives and work, live meaningful and fulfilled lives, and become diligent leaders. This is not to say that I've not been purposeful in the past, or you haven't been if you can't articulate your why or your purpose. It is simply saying that you need clarity and you need to develop deeper understanding that will go a long way to give you focus and direction you need to fully express yourself. This course is an opportunity to gain that insight into your purpose so that you can fully live it out. So that's my story. Now let's give you the tools you need to discover yours and fully express it.